This Thanksgiving, get ready to gobble up some scares with bloody, disgusting short film of the week, Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. Yes, that Eli Roth, the director of Hostel and Cabin Fever, brings us a slasher flick that will have you stuffing your face with popcorn while hiding under the covers. Let's dive in. In case you haven't heard, Plymouth, Massachusetts is the setting for this tale of terror. And who better to play the role of Pilgrim John Carver than Patrick Dempsey, aka TV's Dr. Derek Shepherd, aka the very charming man who made us all swoon in the early 2000s teen rom-com Sweet Home Alabama? Here, he plays a drifter who shows up in town looking for work, just as a massive Black Friday riot breaks out. And let's be real, we've all been there, right? The post-Thanksgiving sales, the maddening crowds, the near-riot conditions at Walmart. But this is where our story takes a turn from relatable to downright terrifying. When a cop is killed during the riot, Carver finds himself framed for the crime. Wouldn't you know it, he's the only one with a price on his head. Now before you can say run, Forrest, run, Carver finds himself on the run from the law and a group of vengeful citizens led by the wonderfully maniacal Deputy Sheriff Lou, played with over-the-top glee by horror icon Kane Hodder, who is best known for playing Jason Voorhees in several Friday the 13th films. As Carver tries to clear his name and find a way out of this blood-soaked mess, he has to deal with some seriously messed up folks, including a backwoods cannibalistic family. Yep, you heard that right, a cannibalistic family. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, they do. Much, much worse. And it all goes down in the most gruesome, side-splitting ways imaginable. The kills are not only inventive, but they're also incredibly entertaining, with each new one topping the last in terms of sheer inventiveness and splattered screen time. From a harpooning to a pilgrim-themed puppet show, Roth keeps us guessing what bizarre and gory fate awaits Carver. But perhaps the most ingenious and terrifying of them all is the corncob holder murder. Now, I'm not going to spoil how it goes down, but let's just say it involves a possessed scarecrow in a corn maze. Trust me, you won't forget it anytime soon. But it's not all mindless gore and jump scares. The film also has a surprising amount of heart. Despite the over-the-top violence, there's a genuine sweetness to Carver's relationship with Lila, a young woman he meets in the film, played by Addison Rae. Their connection feels real, their romance believable, which makes it all the more heartbreaking when danger strikes. And when it does strike, rest assured it does so with style and substance. Thanksgiving is a love letter to slasher fans. It's paying homage to the greats like Halloween and Friday the 13th, while carving out its own unique path in the genre. With a stellar cast, sharp writing, and direction that keeps you on the edge of your seat, this is one Thanksgiving feast you won't want to miss. Unless, of course, you're a fan of dry turkey and awkward family gatherings. In which case, you should probably skip this one and stick to the good old-fashioned kind of feast. So grab some friends, some popcorn, and settle in for a night of fun, frights, and fantastically gruesome mayhem. And don't forget to stick around for the end credits, because there is a twist ending that will leave you wanting more. And thankfully, the film was such a hit that Roth is already talking about a sequel. So the chances are, we haven't seen the last of Pilgrim John Carver. Well, that's it for this week's pick. Until next time, happy haunting and happy holidays, my little monsters.